This is where most people lose. There is a phase no one talks about. The phase where nothing feels exciting anymore. No fear, no adrenaline, no motivation, just routine. This is where most people quit, not because it's hard, but because it's dull. Stoics warned that boredom erodes virtue. Samurai knew repetition was the real test. Tony Robbins teaches that success collapses when emotion fades. Elite discipline begins here, when progress feels flat and unrewarding. Boredom is not a signal to stop. Boredom is misunderstood. People think boredom means misalignment. It doesn't. It often means stability. The nervous system has adapted. Chaos is gone. Drama has no fuel. Stoics trained to endure emotional neutrality. Samurai repeated the same forms thousands of times. Tony Robbins teaches mastery lives past excitement. Boredom is not danger. It is depth. The addiction to stimulation. Modern minds are addicted to stimulation. If something doesn't spike emotion, it feels pointless. This addiction creates inconsistency. Stoics reduce desire deliberately. Samurai eliminated excess. Tony Robbins teaches focus by narrowing stimulus. Elite discipline is the ability to continue without emotional reward. That ability separates professionals from amateurs. Repetition. Without romance. Repetition looks ugly from the outside. Same actions, same schedule, same restraint. Stoics practiced the same virtues daily. Samurai drilled fundamentals endlessly. Tony Robbins teaches conditioning over inspiration. Romance fades, structure remains. Elite discipline survives because it doesn't require excitement. Identity solidifies in silence. Silence is where identity locks in. No applause, no feedback, no validation. Stoics built character without witnesses. Samurai trained before anyone knew their name. Tony Robbins teaches that certainty grows in private. When nothing excites you, you find out who you actually are. Discipline. When emotion is neutral, anyone can act when emotional. Elite people act when emotion is neutral. No anger, no ambition spike, no fear, just execution. Stoics called this reason-led action. Samurai called it readiness. Tony Robbins calls it living by standards. This is the most stable form of discipline. The mind will try to escape. When boredom arrives, the mind searches for exits. New goals, new distractions, new identities. Not because change is needed, but because discomfort feels unfamiliar. Stoics stayed with discomfort. Samurai stayed with form. Tony Robbins teaches that growth requires staying power. Elite discipline does not run. This phase creates dangerous consistency. People who survive boredom become dangerous in a quiet way. They are no longer driven by emotion. They are driven by structure. Their output becomes predictable. Their behavior becomes reliable. Stoics valued steadiness above all. Samurai feared inconsistency. Tony Robbins teaches consistency creates inevitability. This is when results start compounding. The calm that others misinterpret. From the outside, this calm looks like stagnation. People may say, "You seem different. Yeah, where's the fires? Aren't you bored?" They don't understand. Stoics didn't explain themselves. Samurai didn't justify discipline. Tony Robbins teaches that certainty doesn't argue. Elite calm doesn't need witnesses. Stay after the feeling leaves. This is the final instruction. Stay. After the excitement fades. After motivation leaves. After progress becomes invisible. Because most people leave right here. Elite discipline stays. And staying long enough is what turns effort into identity, and identity into inevitability. The real test of discipline is not intensity. It is continuation when nothing is emotionally pulling you forward. Stay there. That's where elite lives are built.